Hey everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing outside the dance studio that moved into our building. So we remodeled this space for them, and I'm going to walk through it, show you exactly what we did, what it looks like now. It's a pretty amazing transformation from when it was our temporary office while we remodeled our space over there at Blue Steel Real Estate. So I own this building with a partner. It's 68,000 square feet, most of it being a grocery store that you can't see, but a restaurant, dance studio, our office. There's a coffee shop over there. And we just redid the outside of El Cielo, Mexican restaurant as well. So it looks much better. We'll see if we have a before picture we can sneak in there. And we should have some before pictures of this building as well, because we have done stucco work, painted, done quite a bit of rehab on this property to make it look a lot better. Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing outside my new real estate office. So we are moved in to this temporary unit while the back unit over there is being remodeled. And so we'll talk a little bit about that and why we put all that money into this building. And we'll have a before video of this space as well, and talk about how there used to be an office there, what happened to our golf simulator, and some other things too. So let's get started. And of course, check out investformore.com for more information on my flips, rentals, being an agent, all of that good stuff. We bought this entire building in February of 2018 for $2.1 million. And so the restaurant was here, the coffee shop was here, and there was a small office here. But this was a vacant space, and where my office now is a vacant space. And while we remodeled my office, we kind of worked in here, which looked completely different while that remodel was being done. I was planning to move June 1st into this office. We moved in April 6th. So things went a little quicker than we thought they would. And you can see this place is not amazing, but it was vacant. And we're able to move in here temporarily until our other space is fixed up and ready to go. So that's my desk right there. Nikki's right over there. We'll have Amber in here. Our other team, Carrie, pretty soon. So everyone's coming in here until the other spot is done. We had all the furniture from the place we're fixing up stored in here. So we had to move all this stuff back into these back rooms. A lot of it's in decent shape, some of it's not. So we might end up using some of it in the new office. We'll just have to see how that goes. But we'll see if other agents want to use some of it. They'll be welcome to. Or, you know, we may have to find a furniture store that wants a bunch of desks, because that other space is completely full. And I'll show you that space here pretty soon. And this goes back, there's more room back there as well that we're not using. We're only using a small fraction of this building. More stuff. This was a thrift shop before we moved in, so that was their little display cases right there. These are all filing cabinets and stuff from the other office. So this is now occupied by the Northern Colorado Academy of Dance Arts. Hopefully I got their name right. And they're just amazing people. My daughter goes to dance here. She loves it. Super nice. So if you're in the Greeley, Colorado area, I highly recommend them. And they have a really cool space to do it in too, as you can see. But so we did quite a bit of work in this space. And by remodeling the space, I think we probably spent $70,000, maybe more than that, remodeling it. We were able to get, you know, a long-term tenant in the property, and with a long-term lease, that greatly increases the value of the property. So, you know, by adding that tenant, I'm not going to go into the details on exactly what their lease is, but we add hundreds of thousands of dollars to the value of the property. And we actually had this property appraised last, October, November. And that appraisal at that point came in at just under $4 million. So we added this tenant, and we added our office as well as a tenant. We got rid of one tenant, but then in the process of getting rid of that tenant, added much more space for the dance studio, which we'll show you here. Now, normally I do a really good job of keeping myself out of the videos, but being in a dance studio with 8,000 mirrors everywhere, that's probably going to be impossible. So you can see I'm wearing my pink shirt, which, if you saw the compound video when we're doing the eviction, the people said that must be the owner because he's wearing a stupid pink shirt. So that's me. But did lots of work throughout this property. Brings back some memories working in here in a big giant open room. But when we were here, this was open, the bathrooms were there, but this whole area was open. Most of this area was open. There are a bunch of offices in that back area over here that we just took out and completely demoed. Built them the 2 big studios, added those, the 2 dressing rooms here, added those. This room right here was sort of here, but we put up, I think, a couple walls here. It's hard to even remember what it looked like before. And then this right here is all new. So this door back here, kind of this wall was the end of the dance studio before, and this went into a little storage room right here, and back over there into my golf room, golf simulator. So that is not there anymore, but we'll show you. So there's our golf simulator over there, and then this studio right here was all the other office that is no longer our tenant. Was 4 offices, a lobby. We tore all of that out. The dance studio right there, storage. So we're letting the dance studio store some of their stuff back here too. And back here is our golf simulator, which many of you have seen before. And the dance studio is going to take over this space. So it's going to be sad, but we are losing the golf simulator. Actually, we're just moving it. It's not that sad. I'll show you where. And then this door right here goes into the other office where People Ready was. So they were in here. Sometimes we'd be a little noisy in there and we probably bugged them, but they never complained. So sometimes they were noisy too. We never complained about them either. But they have 4 offices back here, and all of this is getting demoed. So we're blowing out the ceilings, walls, and then the dance studio is going to make a couple more big studios. I don't know what happened in here. Have no idea. We did some practice runs. We'll show you. And over here will be our new golf simulator room. And this hallway goes back to that bathroom where we first walked in. So most of this will be all blown out. We're going to keep the bathroom. Almost everything else will be gone, except for this wall right here, which will separate the dance studio from our new golf simulator room. And again, we'll blow out the ceiling here, make that higher. And I was really worried this would be a pillar, but it's not. It's all open. So that will be very nice. And then at least one area for our experiment later will be this room, this wall, to see how well things get thrown or hit through the wall. We did some, and you can see that video of me throwing stuff through the walls, which is very exciting. But that was kind of in here, in this area. So it looks a little different now. So this storage room right here, obviously is turned into another lobby. And then for the ceiling, I know I've showed that, it used to have a drop ceiling, so there's this frame up here you see now, and below that another ceiling dropped kind of to where that is. We took out that bottom frame, just put up new LED lights, painted that frame black, and then opened it up all the way to the roof to give it much taller, more open feel. And this is where I do my filming trick. I say, oh, look at that ground, and then I sneak over here so I'm not in the mirror. But I don't think it's all working today. So this studio was a hallway and then offices before. So demoed all of that out. The great thing about this building is there are very few support walls. There's a few pillars around here, and they were in great spots where we can have this nice open space. And then over here, I'll show you, was a door that went to the lobby of the other business. And so we closed that off. That space might be my new golf simulator room, or maybe a garage, we'll see. But over there is separate in kind of our new space. So we have less wasted space now. The dance studio has a really cool area, and lots more space for them too. So this is where the golf simulator room was before. It's now pink. It used to be really cool blue. Now it's pink, but that's okay. I'll survive. All right. So that is the new dance studio. Like I said, the reason we put this money into it is because, yes, we can charge more rent, get a tenant in here, but also because it greatly increases the value of the property and then allows us to refinance it, pull cash out, just makes it a much better investment. And two, not that I mean, this dance studio has been around for decades, so they're very solid, have been in business a long time, but you always have to prepare too, just in case something happens, they want to move. It's set up now to be very usable for a lot of different kind of, studios, dance studio, yoga, who knows? But it's set up so much better than it was before. So it's not like we wasted all that money just in case they do leave. It's in a much better shape now than it was before. All right, so that is what this place looks like now. Really cool to be in here, and thank you again to them for letting me come in here and film this. And of course, I'm promoting them because they're awesome. I'm not just saying that. There's a number of different dance places we have used over the years, and they are by far the best. So it's been really great having them right next door, and talk about convenient. I can just get off work and pick up my daughter and take her home. So it's been awesome. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys appreciate the video. Please give us your likes if you did, comments, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. We'll be back with much more soon, and of course, like I said, check out investormore.com for much more information on our flips, rentals, being an agent, all that good stuff, and Amazon for the 9 books we have on there as well.